Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Imperium Galactica. Alright, so now that we've dealt with the intro, let's begin talking about the game. Before we actually start playing it, don't worry, I'm not gonna take all 20 minutes to talk about the game, although it might take a while before we actually get started. I love this game a lot, so I want to talk about it. Let's talk about the UI interface we have here. Now this is quite an impressive screen in itself, as it gives you access to pretty much everything you want. Now this is probably not the screen you're going to be looking at most of the time if you're playing it. Usually you're probably going to be looking at the star map or colony service or something like that. But you can, and that's pretty much designed in this game altogether. Any screen can pretty much lead to any other screen, flawlessly, seamlessly. Well, for the most part. But first, let's explore the ship. Now, like I said, destroyers are actually very small, all things considered.
Stateroom.
But let's go to our room for a moment. Enjoying the nice cutscene. You can skip these, by the way, and I will probably be doing that later on. But for now, I just want to show it off.
Stateroom.
And to our computer. How sophisticated. And even from here we can go directly back to the bridge, get some extra information, or to the star map. Now record message doesn't do anything at the moment, that's for later.
Record message? No, not now. Maybe later.
See? We can look at the ship's map. See? Small ship. I'm not even entirely sure what the living quarters are for. There's clearly not that many people on the ship. And what's more important, however, is the aliens. The myriad of countless aliens that we have uncovered. And what does it boil down to? Just these three. And 2 of these are humans! However, they are the ugliest humans I've ever seen. And that's being very kind, actually, because I don't fully understand how this graphic even came to be. Even in the cutscenes we've seen before, humans look presentable, if somewhat unrefined. But this looks awful. Like somebody just tried to make an alien and couldn't work out which way of the paintbrush was the right one. Anyway. The Alliance of Free Traders, humans, once part of the old empire. The traders left to create a new empire for themselves. They are a peaceful trader race. Now, clearly, they must be killed then. Alright. The other group, the Free Nation Society. I don't know why they decided to use these avatars for the human models. The Free Nation Society. Also human. Once part of the old empire, they declared themselves independent a long time ago. The Free Nation Society has developed rapidly, occupying territories with ease. The society is well known for their arrogant attitude and contempt for the empire. Well, we must bring them back into the fold then, where they belong. And the only alien race that we actually know of, apparently, the Garthlogs. The Garthlogs are a contemptible and untrustworthy race who implant their young with biomechanical devices. They have a special interest in mechanics and are renowned for stealing the technology of other races. It is rumored they destroyed an entire race known as the Nubs to obtain their secrets. The Garthlog Empire is close to the human empire, and there has been a conflict for 10 years. The Garthlog possess a special ground weapon, the radar jammer vehicle, which isn't really all that dangerous, just annoying. And there's also, of course, the help, in case you need help with anything. But that's for later. Let's get quick to the bridge and to the star map. Now, here's our fleet. Yeah, let's actually go talk about that.
Equipment.
This is our fleet, as you can call it. Our flagship, the Excalibur, which is a destroyer type, as I said before. Doesn't have any shields. Whose bright idea was this? Now we do have a shield in storage, but I can't install it because I don't have a planet with a starport at all. They have also given me 3 fighter 1s, which is just the most basic of fighter craft. Very much useless
Star map.
for the most part. Anyway, let's move the fleet to Achilles, which is the planet we need to save or alleviate. But as for what this map is, basically you see the planets here. These are neutral traders. We don't have to really deal with them. Just protect them from pirates for the most part. These dotted lines around the planets are basically sensor range from if you've got radar installed. And you may notice that Achilles doesn't have that, because their radar has been destroyed. There's also another planet just out of range. I can't see that yet. That will come in later. Anyway, let's go to the planet for a moment. And I'll just turn all this off. Now, this planet has been battered badly. Very badly. Most of the buildings are almost dead, or close to dead. And when you first start, your instinct is repair everything. Which is wrong. You shouldn't do that. Because you cannot build anything at the moment, because we don't have a colony hub. Any other building you want to build is unbuildable until you have a colony hub. Now, we almost have enough money for a colony hub, so we need to wait for that. In the meantime, the people of Planet Achilles just have to suffer.
Buildings.
For the good of the Empire. Now, these are the list of buildings that we can build. There are some oddities in here. Like, for instance, the prefab housing. It's kind of fine. Basic housing. Cheap. I can get why that is in here, especially at the start. And then you also have the arcology, which is the most expensive form of housing. But I don't understand why there's even the apartment block. Because the arcology is more expensive than the prefab. It's almost 3 times as expensive. But it's also much more cost effective. Anyway, we can build a water vaporator because Achilles is a desert planet. And there's basically other stuff we need to have, like perhaps another food plant. We can also, the development centers are not necessary right now, but they'll be useful for when you have to do research. Right now we just need to get this place on its feet again.
Colony information.
Because they need a colony hub. They have not enough food for the people, and there's not enough living space for the people, and they hate me for it. Now, when people hate you, they will you will lose their number. It isn't exactly stated where this number goes. I assume they just die. There doesn't seem to be any migration functionality within the game, in people hopping planets. Colonies just grow on their own.
Planets.
That's pretty much all there is to do with that.
Inventions.
Now, inventions. These are the things we have, but cannot yet build, because we don't have any production facilities for one, and our rank currently doesn't allow us to do that. Now, I'm a little bit hesitant to take the game off of pause.
Planets. Star map.
Because once I start this game, I can't stop playing it. That's pretty much a problem. When I tried to record this the first time around, I started playing the game I forgot to record. So let's try to do it right. Alright, let's start up. I can move the game at 3 different speeds at the moment. Just like paused, slow, faster, and later on I get really fast. But we'll have to wait until that happens. Until then, let's speed the game up. Now, we get paid every day at midnight. Right, we have a message from the bridge. Now, this is quite an endearing bit, but kinda shows the limits of technology.
Alien attacks have weakened our shields. You must help.
Your inflection is totally wrong here. But I will help.
Star map.
Alright, so we now have to deal with pirates. Now, right now, I don't know the race of the pirates, but I'm gonna guess it's probably Gothogs. Yeah, probably Gothogs. Alright, immediately pause when you get into the screen. Alright, so we have 2 fighter craft, basically pirates, and we can talk to them, which is quite a novel. Halt! This is the Empire Armed Forces. Ceasefire. It's time. I think it's time to leave, boys. Oh, they're scared of me! Yay! That happens so rarely. Yay! The trader liked it. Excellent. The sight of those pirates running away had made my day. Thanks for the show. Please accept 1,000 credits as payment for all the fun. Yay! Yeah, you get a rating based on how you do in combat, but when they run away, I don't really know how they calculate that. Because I have had battles that gave me an outstanding rating, but there's never any real metric behind why that is. For the most part, you probably get just average ratings. Alright, Achilles, now we now finally have enough money, so let's get Colony Hub. And we just need to slot it in somewhere. Alright, while that is building, we now need to repair the nuclear plant and the fire brigade. Why those two? Well, for one thing, without power nothing functions on the colony. And the fire brigade, once it's functional again, will automatically repair buildings down to 50% so that they're at least functional for free. So that's a very good deal of cost money saving. And at the moment we need to save money as best as we can. Alright, now Achilles also has a problem with food, so let's get the... never mind, I have to wait until this is finished. Alright then.
Star map.
Then we'll just use the money to repair stuff.
Message on the bridge.
Alright.
Bridge.
The Colonel.
A cargo ship will be passing through your sector, and you must provide the escort. You know what to do. Good luck.
I will make it so.
Star.
Yay! Can see. Now, this is all neat and all, but I get the feeling that the makers of the game probably were trying to show off for a bit. It gets progressively less once you get further on in the game that those particular scenes happen. There's a lot of front-loading of the story, at least in the first part, but for now, at our current rank, we're essentially just playing tutorial levels, because the game is tightly controlling what we can and cannot do. So you have to make the most of it. I'll just speed it up because we have to wait until the hub is finished and we get attacked by pirates. I'll admit, combat looks a lot more interesting like this. Alright. 3 fighters. Will they be scared? Okay, pirates, retreat while you still can. We'll show no mercy. You may survive, but we just want the cargo. You'll die. We shall see. Alright, then let's turn on the video. This is probably a feature I will only use in this part of the game, because later on it really becomes redundant. But it's kind of a nice distraction when all you have to do is watch ships basically shoot at each other. And I want to shoot them all down. Got it. Yay! It warms my heart to see a competent commander at last. Good work. Please accept this shield version 1 as a token of my gratitude. Well, thank you. My rating was average and I have no idea why. I destroyed all the baddies and the cargo ship was fully intact. Why am I only getting an average rating? Did I take too long or something? But anyway, I think the hub is now finished.
Buildings.
So let's get a food farm.
Colony.
And I'll just plonk that down over here. Now we need to be a little bit conscious of our building placement. As space is at a premium. Alright, the nuclear plant is at least functional again. As is the fire brigade, so now buildings will start to repair automatically. So, as soon as that is finished,
Star map.
we'll move on to the next bit. In the meantime, let's have a look at our other colonies. Naxos is clearly a recently built colony. Apologies. It only has a colony hub, some housing, and a power plant.
Colony information.
It doesn't have enough food for its people. Same with Sand Sterling, but
Colony.
we'll deal with that as soon as we get some money.
Colony information.
So let's go to Sand Sterling. Sand Sterling is a very interesting world. It's kind of annoying in the fact that it has very limited build space, because you can't flatten any terrain. So you have to really look for all the spaces where you can fit something in.
Star map.
Alright, let's just speed up time again. I don't really want to speed up time too much, because you might miss stuff.
Colony. Star map.
At the moment though it's fine probably, since I'm still waiting for stuff to finish building. Alright, let's
Colony.
build a food farm on Naxos.
Star map.
And let's see what Achilles is
Colony.
doing. Alright, the fire brigade is almost finished. This is the nuclear plant. And most of the buildings are now at least functionality, except for the spaceport, which is still down.
Message on the bridge.
Oh,
Bridge.
immediate.
Oh, we're under heavy fire. You must come immediately.
Right then, on my way.
Star map.
And engage. This is the Empire, armed forces. Ceasefire. Leave while you can. Stop fighting at once. Okay, you asked for it. Right, by the way, this is various statistics you can get on ships, for instance. This is basically the amount of firepower the enemy has versus what you have. We have barely more. Specific info on the ship itself. The text, and of course we can have two movies. Well, actually we can't, but this is probably the more useful interface. Alright. Trader vessel, move over here. Right, you hit that, you kill that. Alright, fighters, kill that. Alright, let's zoom out again. Oop. Come on, finish it! Finish it! Aw, darn. Well, at least we killed 3. Rating good. Again, no real idea why that is. It's good to see a sheriff back in town. Thanks for your help. Oh, glad to be of assistance. Yeah, that's basically all this initial stuff is all about.
Incoming message.
Oh, for fuck's
Bridge.
sake. What now? Oh, my wife! Message from me and Junior.
Hi, honey. We just called to say, well, how much we miss you. Come in here, Johnny, and give old Daddy a hi.
Hello, Daddy. You know, today was my first day in school, and my teacher said I was very smart. So I wondered if you might be able to up my allowance so I could buy more toys and stuff.
Don't pay any attention to the little money grubber. I just hope you're home for the holidays. Hugs and kisses to you. See ya.
Alright, for those of you not still cringing from all that. That just... Oh, the terrible voice acting aside. That was awful. No way that's real. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. See you all next time.